3 books to read if you're finding yourself in a reading slump. Now, all of these books are very different from each other because it depends on what kind of mood you're in. Usually when I'm in a reading slump, I gravitate towards thrillers, so that's why one of these book options is The Shining. This is a longer book, but it's so eerie, it grabs your attention immediately, so I feel like it's the perfect thing to read if you're finding yourself not wanting to read anything. This follows a caregiver who just got a job at the Overlook Hotel, and this job is the perfect thing for him because it allows him to be closer to his family and work on his book. However, as the winter weather starts to pick up, he finds himself stuck at the hotel, and this once idyllic, serene place becomes a little more eerie, a little more sinister, and the only other person who sees or feels what he's feeling is this 5-year-old boy, Danny, and it follows that story. This is so good. If you're really into thrillers or if you're in the mood for something eerie, creepy, crawly, this is the perfect book for you. But if you're not in the mood for horror, I do have a literary fiction option. That is Lessons in Chemistry. This book is so good. It is easily something that will grab your attention immediately. This follows a female chemist in the 60s where equality wasn't always the best for women, and it still isn't. But years later, she finds herself being a single mother and the new host of a cooking show. And within this cooking show, she takes her experience as a researcher and scientist into the kitchen as well. And though she's growing in popularity, not everyone is a fan of her work because she's giving women another chance to kind of not be a part of the status quo, to be a little bit more out there and more autonomous. So this is a feminist look of history. It's a historical fiction. It's extremely funny. It's extremely witty, and it's a profound look at the past. And this is the perfect social commentary that not only grabs your attention, but also gives you a bit of a laugh as well. Last but not least, if you're not looking for any of those things, I think Sea Change is another great option. This is also a bit of literary fiction as well, but this follows a completely different story. It follows a girl named Ro who just got into her 30s and she's just stuck in life. She doesn't really know what she's doing. She doesn't really have great relationships in her life. The only common ground that she has in her life is her job at the aquarium. She works at a mall aquarium where she looks after an octopus named Dolores. At this job, this is her only connection to her father that she lost when she was a teenager. He was out on an expedition and never came home, and that's the only memory that she has of him. But one day this octopus gets sold to a wealthy investor who wants to take it to another private aquarium. And this is her final straw in life because of this issue. It makes her look back at her youth and her relationship with her father, her tumultuous relationship with her mother, and the loss of this last link to her father allows her to look back at her life and her childhood trauma and try to unravel the things that make her hurt and the things that she wants to change. It's a great look at personal growth and family life and family connections, so it's a perfect read if that's what you're looking for.